We're learning new information about that deadly hit and run that took place over the weekend in Fayetteville. The man has been identified as 34-year-old Ryan Renfro. Crash happening near the intersection of Sunset and Cleveland around 7 o'clock Saturday night. Renfro worked at the U of A in the engineering department. Dean John English from the College of Engineering related this statement, saying in part, of us in the College of Engineering, all of us are heartbroken to lose Ryan. He was a key, energetic part of the computer science and computer engineering family, and he will be deeply missed. Our thoughts are with him, his family, his friends at this difficult time. They're still, by the way, trying to find the driver who hit Renfro. We'll have much more on the story coming up tonight on your 5 News at 5. And for updates on these developing stories sent right to your phone, you can download our free 5 News app. Just be sure to opt in for all notifications.